Secure that objective. Report for the Emperor! Rally and relocate, brothers. Tarry not and scatter not. Here comes the Trigon. Foul tyranny, mark. This foothold is a bulwark against the power. Grenade release! For the Imperium of Man! We have trampled the chittering by our adversaries. Deny them any advantage! The gun beast is down! Fresh cartridge! Synchronize movements and press forward.
Trigon breaches the signs!
Runners won, brothers! This locus gives us a tactical advantage. Inserting rounds. For Gilliman! For the Imperium! Resources acquired.
A buried creature approaches.
Ammunition here!
Hold position and fend off the beast. A lift station lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
You heard the Magos brothers. Rally at the lift platform.
Fresh magazine! Deploy close! Rearm, banner, ready to deploy.
Remain patient. Transport will take now. Perplexing. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Positioning is disadvantageous. Do not linger too long in any one spot.
Transport left status. Incomprehensible. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Wait out the lift while rotating positions. Now to the lift.
Ignoel welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It would be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile, brutal existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Something is amiss with this servo skull.
Viridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Spirit and soul. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
A servo skull is not our threat.
A suggestion: abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you know what Gallio and Julian achieved together in the past? Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to him again.
That Trigon is a greater threat than a malfunctioning service. Deserves extra scrutiny, and so does Nicholas. The servo skull is of little concern to the objective. Don't fold your pipe in the hill. Our banner awaits our further. For the Emperor! We're not intimidated by its revolting carnage.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own.
I trust you hold this Ignoel accountable for her sins, Nicholas. Borrower incoming! It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers.
Astartes, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation.
Find the melter ordnance with dispatch.
Data storage X-01102. Mobilization.
The thermal power of the Imperium will halt this infestation.
Melter fire will cauterize and fuse their tunnels shut.
Doorway sealed. Infestation slow.
Fail that hope.
Here, a melter charge.
No beast shall crawl from that crevasse. For the Emperor! We dare not be late to apprehend this evil. We must move as one. Reload. No mess. No rest.
Inside the facility, you'll find Mitri cowering in her data enclave.
Galio, old friend of mine. If you missed our binaric discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to thews of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stave off corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen, that I was dragging you back into the light.
Behold the truth of my faults. I am but a humble brain, patched into a mining facility, and nothing more. What reason exists to pull me from recording biomass coalescence data firsthand? I pose no threat to Galio or the Imperium, even if I should fall.
Disconnect her synaptic tethers from the facility command terminals. Stand firm. I expect her to route Xenos to assault your locus.
Secure that console uplink.
Brother! Proceed to check. Stand by the terminal and cut the tech priest's connection. Skither to the terrain. Consider this terminal unplugged.
Secure that console uplink.
Commencing signal severance. Darkness is a pathetic trick, thwarted by a power cell. Seek a power cell, brothers.
I beseech you, Galio. Bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good Crocs. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the mind probes, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
One does not forestall justice, tech priest.
Futile input and waste of gene seed. You trifle with the only hope against the hive mind the Imperium has left.
Within the sphere of console negation.
Return to Metrian's containment unit. See, Metrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks.
These tender clods of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing, Galio. My machinations are already achieving my designs. You are fools.
Silence, Metrian. Aurelia, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp, Nikos.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Heretical behavior! With the Imperium. Waste nothing, brothers! Jump pack review. There is no stable ground. All my arms cannot what's for psychic fresh magazine.
No storms shall delay us any longer.
Not even this interminable storm can control Chance's calendars. Our banner awaits unfurled. Stock up. The Imperium provides. Fresh cartridge. Waste nothing, brothers. Reload. The armory repaired. For the Emperor!
I cannot land with that burrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trigon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Meridian, form up and dig in for a fight.
This
Focus on the gaps in the Trigon's exoskeleton.
Meltify, cauterize, that's all the shout.
Filthy Xenos animations! Purge them all!
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with the thermal weaponry.
success. Despite